Yo, like I always say, if you're not down with the bullshit and you're down with the real shit, like and subscribe. Look, man, check it out. In this new day and age, right now, as far as relationships are concerned, things are really bad. And the reason why is because there's various different things. One, look at the females now. A lot of the so-called sisters, black women, they think being a thought is winning. Look at them all. Got the OnlyFans page on Instagram. Before that, there was always this talk about females just twerking on the gram. They're looking at, the Megan Thee Stallions. They're looking at the Cardi B's. What did Cardi B say in that song? Talking about she don't cook or clean, but she still got the ring. Like, what the fuck? So she has no value in being a wife. She has no value in being domesticated in any shape or form. And she said that and put that out there to try to suggest, see, I'm winning. You can do this. You don't have to be that domesticated woman, and you can still get somebody to, keep you, iced out. Somebody who will sport you. Keep you all flossy, icy, and you could be shining, you could be dipped, and you basically, as a woman, don't have to do that old school shit that was required of a woman, in a relationship or a marriage back in the day. And a lot of women, are they looking at these women who, they're famous, yeah. But they have the machine behind them. They have the marketing machine of the industry behind them. They were chosen by whoever wished to invest in them, thinking that, they could sell merchandise and ideology. And so it's like, what you're seeing is a lot of hocus pocus. It's more of a mirage than reality. What you're seeing is shown to you to weigh upon your perceptions and understanding, so that you will even the ideology is a product, as a form of controlling like the masses, and having people subjugated to following unwritten codes and laws and ways of being and everything, by repeatedly showing you certain concepts and visuals to make you think a certain way. And a lot of females, they're biting on that stuff. They're looking at what they see these female rappers doing. Look at all the female rappers. More and more female rappers now. You look at it. There is no more MC Lights. There are no more Queen Latifahs. There are no more. There's not even any women really out there spitting. And the one woman who you could say right now, modern day era, that that is spitting would be Young and May. But Young and May is a lesbian. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like saying, yeah, we'll let you do that, but because you more so represent a female dude, So, you know what I'm saying? So it still all ties in with the emasculation of the black man and everything too. Like, we'll promote her doing that, and she's not even on the top tier as far as being marketed and everything. But she's probably as far as lyrical skill, she's the best one. And, because it's really all about pushing that agenda with, like I said, the Megan Thee Stallions, the Cardi B's. You see other females who try to, be in their lane and follow them. They might not be necessarily as talented. They might not necessarily be even as attractive, but they're following them, going down that lane, because that's what's in now. That's what looks like that's popping, that's selling, And this is influencing, females in society, more so like minority females, like Latinas and black females, and in real life, a lot of these females, are really just looking at that. They just want the bag. They don't want the man. The man is just a vessel or a conduit or something like that just to get to the bag. So, the thing about it, the bag is so much of her focus and so much what she values that women will give up their body, if it leads to the bag. So that shows you how a lot of women look at their body. The Bible says you're supposed to view your body like it's supposed to be like a temple, right? Even though, besides that, I know somebody will say, wait a minute, hold on. What about the people that drink? What about the people that smoke? What about people, but as far as comparing that to having sex with like men you don't even really know or just to get the bag, you know what I'm saying? That's like immoral, you know what I'm saying? In a true sense. And if you're dealing with women or women that's like this, why would you want to marry them? Why would you want a woman whose value system is really, in a sense, non-existent? She doesn't really have any true value system. She just does whatever to get to the bag. Why would you want that to be your wife? Why would you want that to be the mother of your children? And you're going to have more and more men waking up to this fact, and they're going to be like, the hell with this. The only reason why it would be to actually have a child is if you want to have a legacy, leave a legacy behind. And you'd have to decide from a financial perspective, do I have the money, the means to actually, take care of the child, just to avoid further complications down the road, but it'll probably be like more men will get with these women, have children, but they won't marry them. They'll go on and flip the bill for the child because that's what they wanted. But they're not going on top of it, marry you too, and then, okay, you going to hang around for about maybe a couple of years, 2 to 3 years, then you going to leave, and then you try to take me to court and take half my money. Like, hell no. But it's because, like I said, the value system. These women don't value being wives. They don't think nothing of that. That's just a status type thing. That's just something that they do to just say, I did it. Let me tell you something. I've seen this up close and personal, where somebody who I knew, a female trying to do something that she knows she's not about, trying to copy somebody else, damn near lost her life, because it's like, you want to sit up here and, play this, I'm going to get married, but I'm going to still be this tawdry ass in the street type woman, still doing my thing, because it's like, I'm married, but I'm independent at the same time. Like, what the fuck? No. And see, not independent in the sense of taking care of myself from a financial perspective, but they some kind of way tie that into, I'm my own person. I can do whatever the fuck I want, whether I got a ring on my finger or not. There's guys who are going to take advantage of that because simple fact, like, okay, if you want to be that hoe or you want to be that tramp or whatever the hell it is, from that guy's perspective, okay, I'm not trying to do anything to your husband. I don't know your husband. I don't care anything about y'all marriage, y'all situation, whatever. I just see something that's attractive that I like. And if she's going to give it up, I didn't rape her or whatever. It is what it is. That's how a lot of guys look at it. And people be like, yeah, but that's wrong. Yeah, we know it's wrong. But hell, in this world that we live in this secular world that we live in, that Satan runs, what do you think people more so adhere to? The word of God or worshiping Satan? A lot of what you see going on, you hear people talk about that from time to time. You got a lot of Satan worshipers out here, man. People don't give a damn. I mean, this is, in this time period right here, has been the first time in my life where when people say we are living in the end of days, that there's more merit to that being said than ever before. I mean, people back in the 80s and the 90s and then beginning of 2000, he was looking like, okay, that's like that guy, in Oakland. Whoever that guy was paid for a billboard sign and said in 2012, and he had some kind of clock thing, and he said the world's gonna end December sometime 2012. And some people was like kind of panicking about it. I'm like, man, who is this dude? This dude ain't no prophet or nobody. I mean, you know, like things like that. Like, there's always been these people just professing that, oh, this year gonna be the end of the world. This year gonna be the end of the world. This year. But when you look at what's going on now, the immorality, man, with things like the promotion of Little Nas X with that video and lap dancing on Satan's lap, and you know, if you just look at it, ever since Obama was president, there's been this thing where there's this constant push of immorality, perspectives, and and ideology, and graphic pictures being displayed, and images on TV and throughout social media, you know, and it's this whole thing of really that whole Aleister Crowley um, uh, 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 thing that he was talking about, live by, that you know, the whole do as thou wilt. This is like more so what they're pushing. Anybody starts trying to suppress that or condemn that or get back to talking about God or talk about ethics or morality, they're met with this onslaught from people throughout social media, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, whatever. Oh, who are you? Let people live their life. Who are you to judge? This and hold on, man. We're talking about people doing things that's wrong. When you hear people say that, sooner or later, more so sooner probably than later, they're gonna just start okaying pedophilia. They're gonna look at it as it's just a lifestyle or what. The same way that they're gonna push pedophilia through the door, the same way they push homosexuality through the door, and stuff. And you know, so when it's like when you look at marriage, that you know, something that was created by God, and you see people just. I don't fault the people who want to like necessarily rebel against it and don't want it, but the people who take it and play with it and say it's just a thing to get to the bag, basically, and that's all you really seeing. And the celebrities and entertainers and the athletes are showing you that, and that's why, like a lot of guys, I wish a lot of guys would just start waking up. You about to go into that NFL draft, NBA draft, MLB draft, man. You guys got mothers, brothers, sisters, maybe fathers, various family members that you plan on taking care of with that money. You can't afford to make some ill mistake messing with a woman who's not a good, decent woman, who really doesn't love you, who really doesn't. You guys better start. People better get back more to like dating, or what they used to call no. Before you get married, what old school courting. My boy, the dark man, said that once before. That's what people. You better start. Guys better get back to. All right, I'm date her for a while, court her for a while, and see how. And I know 6 months. I'm talking about like maybe probably people need to start having probably a couple of years, and people probably gonna have to start having more long term engagements. And if that woman starts trying to push you and, hey, you know, what's going on? You know, how much time you... Wait a minute, hold on, man. No. Wait a minute. If we're going to be for right, then let's get it right. You know what I'm saying? Let's make sure that we're on the right page so we can have a successful marriage. If you keep on egging me on to just, like, come on, let's just get... You know, and you should be able to be honest with a woman, especially if you're of high stature like that. You're a promising athlete. You just signed a record deal, or you somebody going into some field. You just became a doctor. You've been studying for damn near a decade, going through college, taking these courses and all this stuff, medical school and everything like that. And then have to do your a year internship and all that work that you put in trying to be the best that you can be. to be a higher status type person. You don't throw that away just for a pretty face or a big butt or some large breasts. When you're talking about spending the rest of your life with somebody, sharing a household with somebody, that's supposed to be somebody that you didn't kind of cross the T's, dotted the I's, did all your homework, spent time getting to really know this person before you make an important life-altering decision like that. And so relationships, man, nowadays, the value of it, especially like with a lot of today's women, you know, like I said, more so with, you know, the minority women, you know, the value of that has really gone down more than ever before. So even when a lot of y'all sit out there try to come with this problem of with interracial dating and everything, I mean, you don't think that that type of stuff has played a part in that? You know, when it comes down to it, you're going to have guys, look, if you want to enter into marriage, I want the best situation possible. I also want somebody that's going to respect me. I also want somebody who's going to, understanding is good. You want somebody to understand you, but the respect and the respect for the sanctity and value in marriage is very important. It's like being religious. If she has no real value for that, she just think, oh, I'll just sign my name on the dotted line so I can say I'm Mrs. So-and-so, and I'll just hang around for a couple of his babies, and, you know, I'll divorce. It doesn't matter. You know, once I have his kids, you know, basically stuck with me anyway, and so, you know, even if he wants to kick me to the curb, I'm going to take him to the cleaner, so I'm going to get something out of it. You don't want somebody who looks like that's what they're coming in with. You know what I'm saying? Once she displays something like that, you're supposed to kick that to the curb and keep it moving. And it ain't about sex either, because in true reality, especially a man with money, it doesn't even matter how you look. A man with money, you can always get sex. And you don't have to get sex from some, you know, that what you see in the hood, you know, either. So, I mean, it's just sad, man, the world that we're living in now. I mean, some people might say, hey, man, all you can do is pray. Yeah, pray, but think too. And be smart about the decisions that you make and protect yourself, and don't let nobody, you know how they used to, the old school saying, don't take no wooden nickels. Don't let people play you. Namely, the people who's trying to play you is social media, through these stars and famous people and everything, you know what I'm saying? They're trying to convince you, look, someone is famous, so they must know what they talking about. Like, no, the hell they don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, go on, tell them so-and-so, tell them to take the COVID shot. Here go $10 million. Like, what the hell? They'll take money to tell you to take something that's going to kill you. You know what I'm saying? So, shit, can't trust these damn stars and what they say. Damn, them people are just entertainers, man. Shit, and like I said, you see them with all them terrible relationships and things they going through, so how the hell they experts on shit? What the Jesus, you think y'all know that shit? But yeah, man, it's sad that it's like that. But yeah, like I said, man, especially like you guys, y'all be careful, man. You know what I'm saying? Peace.